welcome to this edition of News Leader on 6. I'm Jim Fuller. In tonight's news, Tullahoma students excel at Future Business Leaders of America regional competition. There's a Duck River cleanup plan for this weekend, and the Miss Tullahoma pageant is Saturday night. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's News Leader on 6.
Hi, my name's Bobby Carter, and I'm asking for your vote in the Circuit Court Judgeship of Coffee County, 2nd Division. I grew up in Tullahoma. I attended the Citadel and the University of Tennessee Law School. After that, I served my country as an officer in the United States Navy JAG Corps. Since then, I've been a trial lawyer in Coffee County for the last 25 years. I feel that I have the legal and life experiences to protect the citizens of this county over the next 8-year term. I would appreciate your vote in the May 3rd Republican primary. Thank y'all.
To be honest, I was skeptical about getting the COVID-19 vaccine.
I checked what the CDC says and spoke with my doctor about the potential side effects. It definitely made me much less anxious. She told me if I have some arm pain or feel tired, that's completely normal as my body builds a defense to the virus.
I was willing to take the vaccine to protect me, my family, and my friends.
Join the millions of Tennesseans who have decided to give COVID-19 vaccines a shot. Visit covid19.tn.gov to find an appointment today.
MacArthur Manor Assisted Living is passionate about creating better experiences for our Manchester seniors. Our residents describe us in a few words.
Welcoming.
When you walk through the doors at MacArthur Manor, we'll treat you like family.
Caring.
Through high standards of personalized care, we help residents live life to its fullest.
Engaging.
With a wide range of life-enriching activities, there is something for everyone at MacArthur Manor. With our residents and staff now vaccinated, call us today to schedule your safe and personalized tour.
The Bookshelf in Tullahoma is the fundraising arm of the Coffee County Literacy Council. Since 1988, the Literacy Council's goal and purpose has been to support and promote adult basic education in Coffee County. We enable individuals to complete their high school equivalency exam, which helps them get better jobs or continue into higher education. The Bookshelf at 114 Southwest Atlantic Street in Tullahoma is where we sell used books which are donated to us by the community. Come see us, bring your books to donate, and join us as you find every genre of books that you can imagine.
Welcome back. Tullahoma City Schools students had great success during the recent Future Business Leaders of America regional competition, with 13 individuals placing during the event. West Middle School had 9 of its students place highly at regionals, earning a spot in the state competition to be held April 3rd through 6th at the Chattanooga Convention Center. Tullahoma High School also saw 4 students receive high honors in the regional competition at the middle school level. Thomas Anderson placed first in financial literacy, while Jocelyn Garcia nabbed first in Future Business Leaders of America mission and pledge. Kylie Earhart finished first in digital citizenship, and Jonah Vallejo took the top spot in business etiquette. Edward Henry placed first in career exploration. Jessica Jones captured first in elevator speech, and Hayden Good finished first in running an effective meeting. Additionally, Ava Duncan placed second in Future Business Leaders of America concepts, while Kamara Johnson placed third in learning strategies. West Middle School Future Business Leaders of America advisor Franklin Carmack said, "I'm extremely excited by the success of these regional competitors. We have been meeting every Tuesday all school year, and seeing this many first place victories is a testament to all that hard work. Plus, some of our first place efforts weren't close, with 20 to 30 point gaps between first and second place," end quote. Brady Welch and Kayla Williams left regionals at the high school level with first place performances. Williams took the top spot in the hospitality and event management, while Welch finished first in introduction to parliamentary procedure. Jackson Clements also placed second in Accounting 1. While Elizabeth Wama captured fourth place in Introduction to Public Speaking. Tullahoma High School Principal Jason Quick added, quote, "When we look at what Tullahoma stands for, we always talk about character, integrity, and leadership. These 4 students displayed all of those qualities at regionals. For them to place as highly as they did at regionals shows each student's character and their high leadership abilities. We are proud of these students and the way they represented Tullahoma. Their futures are bright," end quote. Also in local news, the annual Miss Tullahoma pageant will be this Saturday starting at 2 p.m. with the Junior Miss category. The Little Miss follows at 4:30 with the Senior Miss pageant starting at 6:30. If you can't make it, we'll have it on the air next week, thanks to our wonderful sponsors. Speaking of which, we'll be right back after these messages.
I am tremendously blessed to be living at Parkview and very happy to be part of a loving and caring community.
Best thing you can say is this really a great place to live. That's all there is to it, no doubt about that.
It's your home. You just do what you would if you were at your private home. You know, we love it. It's great.
It's just like having a whole neighborhood around you, and it's fun.
It's just a great place to live.
There's a lot of talk about the risks associated with the COVID-19 vaccine, but the reality is, it's safer than going for a run. Give it a shot. Find a free appointment today at covid19.tn.gov.
Hi, I'm Fran Gray with Alzheimer's Tennessee. When you receive a diagnosis of Alzheimer's disease for yourself or someone you love, please know that you do not have to go through this journey alone. Alzheimer's Tennessee is here for you to provide support and education, all the help you may need to get through this challenge. Our number is 931-434-2348. We encourage you to give us a call. We're here to help.
We teach Parkinson's patients how to move big and not let the Parkinson's slow them down. I've had patients I've treated in-house that could not even stand up, could not roll over in the bed, left the facility walking with a walker, have come back to us in outpatient and continued their big program and are now completely, handling life. The success of the program is just phenomenal.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. With stellar performances, the Tullahoma High School Marine Corps Junior ROTC recently took home the first place trophy during the Middle Tennessee Navy Marine Corps drill at Mount Juliet High School. Sergeant Major Richard Ramirez said, quote, "It's been a very challenging year for the Junior ROTC drill team. Most of the meets have been canceled due to COVID, but the cadets were determined and worked very hard to compete with this drill and win this drill meet," end quote. Tullahoma took first place in several categories, including platoon armed, led by Cadet Captain Tristan Bunch. Tullahoma additionally placed first in platoon unarmed, led by Cadet First Sergeant Landon Swoots. Lastly, THS finished first in color guard and was again led by Bunch. Two Tullahoma cadets also received individual awards while competing in a pair of games called Knockout. The sole purpose of Knockout is to determine who is the most disciplined cadet at the competition. There can only be one winner during each game. Bunch was awarded the medal in the unarmed knockout, while Cadet Lieutenant David Mason received a medal in armed knockout. THS Principal Jason Quick said, quote, "Once again, the Tullahoma High School Junior ROTC has gone to competition and represented themselves well, and our school and the community well. Under the leadership of Sergeant Major Ramirez, this drill team continues to raise the standard of performance for the cadet program and serve as a model of excellence for our students and faculty. I could not be more proud of these outstanding young men and women," end quote. The Tullahoma Symphonic Band had their annual concert last week. Let's watch one of the selections from that performance. And we'll be right back after these messages.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. Get to Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
He's a little bit of you, he's a little bit of me. He's the trash along the roadside of Tennessee. He's the garbage that we find. He's the dream we left behind. Lord, there ain't no lower class than Tennessee trash. A throwaway bottle or pop-top can may not seem much to a traveling man, but a little bit of litter goes a long, long way. And I grow and get bigger every day. Tennessee trash messing up the highways. Tennessee trash junking up the byways. Lord, there ain't no lower class than Tennessee trash. Lord, there ain't no lower class than Tennessee trash.
We have met the enemy, and he is us.
We tend to lose our motivation when we have something that's chronic, but you've got to do what you can early on as you can. After I'd exercise like that, I would have a lot of energy to do housework or whatever I needed. Well, I would recommend it highly to anyone at any degree of Parkinson.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. John Gray recently spoke with Kevin Vann, who is with the Duck River Watershed Society, about their cleanup schedule for this Saturday.
The Duck River cleanup that you're going to have this weekend. Kevin, would you give us a little information about that?
Well, absolutely. This is our inaugural event, actually, for the Duck River Watershed Society. So we want to kick off having a lot of folks coming in from all about. We've sent out some newsletters, and of course, we had the privilege of speaking with y'all. But we decided that Normandy Lake, as you know, is a man-made TVA lake, and they can adjust the water levels accordingly. Now, historically, right before spring flooding occurs, they have a winter pool, as they call the lake. And so that provides an opportunity for us to gather and run on the shores and collect the garbage as best we can, and before the water level, of course, rises. So it seems by the calendar, of course, everything is out the books with the way the climate is not being so predictable. So the intent was to go down there and from 12 o'clock until 5 o'clock on this Saturday, March 5th, at the Fire Lake boat ramp. This is mostly on the Manchester side, of course. We've had incredible cooperation with Melissa and Rennie Bell at the Coffee County Solid Waste. They've been gracious about providing like gloves for the participants. So they have like a Playtex glove to protect their hands, and garbage bags as well, and dumpsters. We hope to fill out we have a couple of dumpsters that are going to be posted there over the weekend. And we hope to have enough volunteers to gather enough to fill those dumpsters up. It's important. It's imperative that we look at the lake. I mean, that is a reservoir, and this reservoir provides drinking water for several municipalities, thousands of people, and we need not trash it. So there's a bit also of symbolism. We want to, just demonstrate this is what we see on just a snippet of the lake. We're not going to be doing the entire lake, but we're around the boat ramp. So just to give you an idea, we take one segment of the lake, we scour it, and retrieve the trash. Of course, it's going to be a visual, and want people to see. This is just a portion of the lake, so we really need to be attentive to our own resources, especially we all want clean drinking water, whether we're Republican, Democrat, Independent. So that's the gist of it. And we just want to get the word out. And again, this is an awesome medium. And we appreciate it. From 12 noon till 5, very casual. It's just going to be bring your friends. We basically are going to have some little bit of education there, and it's just an awareness. So the first year of this organization is to make people aware of an absolute uniqueness of the Duck River. I mean, I'm sure you know, and a lot of people who have interest in nature, but we have in our backyard the most biodiverse river in North America, and many people just don't. I mean, more biodiverse in that we have more mussels and fish species than in all the rivers, for example, in Europe. We have more in just the Duck River. But again, according to like a National Geographic article that came out in February 2010 about the Duck River, we are quite probably, if not the most, as far as number of species, the most biodiverse river in North America and perhaps the world. So this is an ecological gem, needs to be preserved. Have always been a passion to call attention to it, and now I'm getting to the point, along with my amazing executive directors, Christian Reesberg, and of course my mentor, George Sanford McGee, a biologist up there in Suwannee. So we're the ones who are have created this organization.
Okay, Kevin. So that's going to be this Saturday morning.
That's this Saturday morning from 12 till 5. You don't have to spend the entire 5 hours, but that's when we're going to start and end. And it'll be at the Fire Lake boat ramp. And I think now's the time, if not ever, to really draw attention and to be singularly focused on the Duck River. Of all the Tennessee rivers that are magnificent, it is indeed the Duck River that is the most magnificent.
And we'll be right back after these commercial messages.
One thing about Parkview, we could bring our animal out there with us.
It would have been a deal breaker if we had not been able to take Gracie.
Yeah, we would not have gone.
If you want to do something, there's something to do most of the day. You shouldn't get bored.
I really enjoy my life here at Parkview. I really choose what I want to do. We have a wonderful library with hundreds of books that I love. It is a wonderful place.
I was skeptical about getting the COVID-19 vaccine. There are a lot of opinions being shared. But I had the chance to talk with my doctor about my concerns. He told me the vaccines are backed by decades of research, and that the vaccines are proven safe and effective. Now I'm protected and ready to put this pandemic behind us. Join the millions of Tennesseans who have decided to give COVID-19 vaccines a shot. Visit covid19.tn.gov to find an appointment today.
So you've been meaning to do something healthy, commune with nature, get outdoors and meet new people. We have the perfect solution. Come hike with us. You can find a Tennessee Trails Association chapter near you, including Clarksville, Columbia Franklin, Highland Rim, Jackson, Knoxville, Oak Ridge, Memphis, Murfreesboro, Nashville, Plateau at Crossville, and Upper Cumberland. We're on the web at TennesseeTrails.org. It's fun, it's stress-free, and it's good for you. See you on the trails.
The individuals with dementia, those with Parkinson's, those that have maybe mobility issues, need caregivers. Well, those caregivers are 24 hours a day at home, and they never get a rest. And if they have to go to work, they're kind of out of luck. So that's why Trinity came into existence 25 years ago, to allow the caregivers to have a safe center where they could put their loved ones, know they would be well cared for, stimulated, fed good nutritious meals, have activities to their level, and then the caregiver can stop by and pick them up and go on home and have some continuity into their life.
Welcome back. We now bring you this video from the Internal Revenue Service, which offers suggestions on how to avoid common simple tax return mistakes.
Hi, I'm Christine, and I work for the Internal Revenue Service.
Did you know that if there are mistakes on your tax return, it can take longer to get your refund? Worse yet, you may owe additional tax. Many common errors can be avoided by using tax software to walk you through each step of preparing a tax return. If you still file by paper, make sure you pay close attention to the instructions. Examples of common mistakes include not choosing the right filing status. You can avoid this mistake by using our interactive tax assistant on irs.gov to help you choose the right one. Not entering the Social Security numbers and names for you, your spouse, and any dependents you're claiming exactly as they appear on everyone's Social Security card is also a common mistake. So make sure you double check those. And if your name changed after getting married or divorced, be sure to update the information with the Social Security Administration before filing a tax return using your new name. Another problem is incorrectly claiming credits and deductions. This includes things like the child care credit, the premium tax credit, and the special standard deduction for people who are senior citizens or blind. Another frequent error is incorrectly figuring out the taxable amount of IRA distributions, pensions, and annuities, or Social Security benefits. If you file a return on paper, pay close attention because you may have to fill out a worksheet. And speaking of paper returns, math errors are common, as well as putting in the wrong routing or bank account number for the direct deposit of your refund, and forgetting to sign and date your return before mailing it. If you're married and filing jointly, both spouses must sign and date the return. If not, we'll have to send it back to you for your signature. For more information on how to avoid mistakes, go to irs.gov/tax errors. But the best way to avoid mistakes is by using tax software or by getting help from a tax pro who uses it. Tax software even does the math for you. And chances are you can use tax software online at no cost by visiting irs.gov/freefile. Or you may be able to electronically file for free through our volunteer income tax assistance or tax counseling for the elderly programs. To see all your e-filing options and to get started, go to irs.gov/efile.
Model State Community College is hosting a public Protecting Your Privacy virtual seminar on March 22nd at 6 p.m. William Quinn, Information Security Officer at Model State, who's conducting the event, said, quote, "Everyone has an inherent right to privacy, but not everyone knows how to protect their digital lives," end quote. The seminar covers what privacy is, why you should care about your own privacy online, and various ways to help protect your privacy in a digital world. It is free to attend, but you must register in advance at library.mscc.edu/protect privacy. Stay with us. Your weather forecast is coming up next.
Hi, my name's Bobby Carter, and I'm asking for your vote in the Circuit Court Judgeship of Coffee County, 2nd Division. I grew up in Tullahoma. I attended the Citadel and the University of Tennessee Law School. After that, I served my country as an officer in the United States Navy JAG Corps. Since then, I've been a trial lawyer in Coffee County for the last 25 years. I feel that I have the legal and life experiences to protect the citizens of this county over the next 8-year term. I would appreciate your vote in the May 3rd Republican primary. Thank you all.
MacArthur Manor Assisted Living is passionate about creating better experiences for our Manchester seniors. Our residents describe us in a few words.
Welcoming.
When you walk through the doors at MacArthur Manor, we'll treat you like family.
Caring.
Through high standards of personalized care, we help residents live life to its fullest.
Engaging.
With a wide range of life-enriching activities, there is something for everyone at MacArthur Manor. With our residents and staff now vaccinated, call us today to schedule your safe and personalized tour.
Clayton's has been Tullahoma's shoe store for over 120 years, and Florence Hall continues that tradition today. We're the only shoe store in town that starts with measuring your foot to make sure you get the perfect fit in a quality shoe. That includes narrow through wide widths for men, women, and children. Clayton Shoes, the family shoe store you'll love.
We're gonna fit your style. We're gonna make you smile. Service and quality at Clayton Shoe Store. We're gonna fit your style.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1983 at 77 degrees. Record low was in 1980 at 3 degrees. Average high on this day is 57, and the average low is 36. Clear weather in the forecast for tonight with a low of 42. Mostly sunny weather expected on Friday with a high of 74 and a low of 51. Mostly sunny weather continuing in the forecast for Saturday with a high of 74 and a low of 57. And that's our News Leader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for News Leader on 6. You have a good evening.